If a baker's cooling rack sounds like the kind of quick, low-cost, practical kitchen item you're after, whether for resale, gifting, or personal use, then I've got the perfect project for you. Hi, and welcome back to our galley workshop. Today I'm going to show you how I make this very simple baker's cooling rack, something that every kitchen needs. Let's get started. This all-wood cooling rack was made out of mahogany with birch dowel rods and has a real Americana look. It's lasted for years and is still looking great. Today we're going to make a more modern looking baker's cooling rack out of maple stock and aluminum rods. The rods are readily available at your DIY store and usually come in 36-inch lengths. You'll need a hacksaw or a cutoff saw to cut the length. Our project is using 10 3/4 inch long rods with a 3/16 inch diameter. We're cutting our maple stock to 13 inches by 2 inches by 3/4 inch thick. Now we mark the ends of the stock with our yellow crayon. We mark down 1/2 inch from the left side of the left piece and 1/2 inch from the right side of the right piece. We scribe a line on both and then measuring from the top on both in increments of 1 inch, mark center points down each piece. Then take a center punch or something to act as a center punch and make the 24 indents for drilling. Using a drill that's just 1/64 inch larger than the dowel diameter, set the plunge depth on the drill to at least 1/2 of the material thickness. On our project, we're going down further to 5/8 inch. Drill all 24 holes. We're using our drum sander to smooth things off, but a sanding block and 120 grit paper works as well. Make sure you get all the dust out of the holes. Compressed air works great. Make sure your glue or epoxy will bond both metal and wood and dries clear. Now place one piece with holes facing up and dip the rod end into your glue or epoxy and insert into the hole. Clean up as you go. Make sure you force it to the bottom of the hole. When all 12 are in, set the assembly on its side and make minor visual space adjustments and let this set up. Take the remaining piece and put your glue or epoxy in each hole and start the insertion. This is where the fun starts. Begin at one end and start the first rod, working your way down with each rod and keeping light pressure on the first rod. This will work. It may seem like it won't, but just get each one progressively started and don't skip ahead or apply too much pressure and you'll have them all in before you know it. After you've done this once, you'll be a pro. Put your clamps on and tighten. Wipe off any excess before it dries. Let this set for a day. Unclamp and do a light sanding cleanup on the wooden parts. I'm using mineral oil to finish this rack. Make sure you let it dry thoroughly. Now, if you've made the same size rack as I have and you want to ship it, a free USPS medium priority box will work great, and you can put a protective padding around your baker's cooling rack and ship it anywhere in the contiguous 48 states for a very reasonable rate. If you found this useful, consider subscribing. It helps us keep making videos like this.